Friends, today in this video, we will discuss why it is so difficult to continue to be world number one. To be world number one is the ultimate accolade. You are the best and no one is ahead of you. While it is a great ride, it can also have its tough moments. Craig Gabriel spoke to a few notable number ones about the good and the tough experiences. Everyone likes exclusivity, being part of something that maybe the next person cannot get into. There are plenty of such clubs around where the membership is controlled by strict criteria. In the world of professional tennis, having spent a period as world number one is rarefied air when you consider how many have played and continue to play the sport at the very highest level. The world number one club is the most exclusive club in tennis. There are just 55 members. Even the All England Lawn Tennis Club, Wimbledon, has more and is capped with 500 members. There are 27 men and 28 women in the number one club, and the two most recent members were initiated this year, Daniil Medvedev on 28th of February and Iga Swiatek on 4th of April. When Ash Barty announced her retirement so suddenly from tennis while being world number one, she, like many before her who had retired, asked for her name to be removed from the rankings list. By doing that, Miss Swiatek assumed the top spot by default, but then after winning the Miami Open, she officially climbed to the summit of tennis Everest. About the good and the tough experiences. I mean, I'm still the same person, the same IGA. I want to stay that way, Swiatek said when she first rose to number one. My biggest idols stayed the same way, they are the same people. I don't want the success to change me like in a negative way. Obviously, it gives me a lot of confidence and satisfaction. But in terms of me as a person, I'm still going to be the same. But there are the positives and negatives with the responsibility of being at the top. It's how you deal with it that matters. Like Rudyard Kipling's poem recites about treating the impostors of triumph and disaster the same. I really enjoy when I have a request about what hour I want to play, and they are actually listening. That's nice, Swiatek said with a smile across her face when asked about the best thing is of being number one. I really enjoy, I don't know. Maybe the gifts sometimes. Maybe that I can put more pressure on my opponents. I feel more pressure, so that's not enjoyable, but I have been doing well with that. So, I don't know what I don't enjoy. I really like requesting matches. Her fellow new recruit Daniil Medvedev had it for just 2 weeks and he liked it a lot even though he did not enough time to fully savor it. One thing's for sure is he wants more. Problem is his fourth round loss at the French Open could force him to wait longer. It's not something that pressures me, because I'm really happy I managed to do it, he said. It's something nobody can take away from me. Not that many players could take it, so it's a great motivation to try to come back there. For a total of 209 weeks, Rafa Nadal held the world number one ranking and he took it in his stride, unlike a fellow legend like John McEnroe who suggested in the past that he found being numero uno was a burden at times. Maybe more negative than positive. He did not embrace it like, say, a Roger Federer did. Nadal said he was not able to give a clear answer to what he found was the best and toughest aspects of being number one. With his best humility, which is never doubted, he said he never considered himself number one. For me it's just a number, Nadal said. For me and my approach to all my goals in every tournament that I play, never changed if I was number one or if I was number 3 or number 6. So, in that way, I never felt an extra pressure for being number one or an extra happiness for being number one. Of course, when you achieve the number one, it's a beautiful moment. But then I never waked up in the morning thinking, okay, I am the number one.